Wanna go for a walk? Wanna go for a walk? And I'm using the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse.
Skulls. Investigators on the scene that day said that the sight that they saw from that basement was one that no one should have to see.
I'm picking up my morning coffee order. I'm doing Starbucks this morning because I ran out of milk, so I don't have any milk to make my coffee. So here's my current obsession, my current order. Is triple shot over ice with 1 pump of cinnamon dolce and vanilla sweet cream cold foam. This is the best coffee order. Literally, I love it. It's so delicious. All right, guys, so here she is. She's so cute and pretty. Here's the reason why I fell in love with this drink. First of all, it's very strong. So if you're into strong coffee, I would definitely recommend this ice concoction because it's very strong, but it has a nice like tastefulness of coffee, so it's not like too strong. But also the reason why I love this drink is because at any Starbucks you go to, they can't mess it up because you're literally telling them what to do with the coffee. I feel like when you get specialty drinks like lattes or things like that, it's always like a hit or miss for me. Either they do really well or it comes out really bad. But a drink like this where you tell them exactly what you want, it's really hard for them to mess up. So that's why I love it too, because every Starbucks I go to, I can expect the same thing. So I love to just mix up the cold foam and then shake it. It becomes a really pretty tan color. All right, first sip is always the best one. You guys, this is literally so good. This will literally motivate you to get out of bed. When you feel tired, when you feel lazy, think about this drink and you will pop right out of bed like I did this morning. So it's 8:05 right now. I'm going to go home, get ready for work. I absolutely love working earlier. Like, for example, most people in my office, most of my coworkers get in around 9 o'clock. We're still remote, but most people get in around 9, 9:30, 10. I love getting in between 8:15 to 8:30 because those extra 30 minutes where nobody's like emailing you, nobody's bothering you for anything, I literally feel like I get hours of work done. So I'm gonna go clock in as soon as I get home, get like a bunch of stuff done as much as I can so that I can kind of have a relaxing Monday because not gonna lie, yesterday I did have the Sunday scaries just because there's a few things at work that are kind of up in the air and I stress myself out honestly because I always like assume the worst and I always prepare for worst case, but we always end up working things out anyway, like with my job. But the stress is always there. It's bad. I'm trying to not to control it because you can't control it, but I'm trying to mediate the stress as much as I can. So anyways, yeah, that's another reason why I want to go in so early because I just can't take the anticipation anymore. So I'm ready. I'm ready to take the day on. Also, Mondays always call for Crime Junkie. New episodes out every Monday. If you like crime shows, crime podcasts, Crime Junkie is my favorite. They come out with new episodes every Monday. Although I would really love some donuts for breakfast because these look so delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and opt for my oatmeal because it's Monday and I don't want to start the week off on a bad foot. Pretty simple. I just use instant oatmeal and I use the apple cinnamon flavor with some almond milk. I'm gonna put it in the microwave for about 1:30 because I like mine not too thick. I like it kind of like liquidy and watery sort of. So I'm gonna do 1:30 and then top it off with a bunch of fruit. So here's my oatmeal. It's just the apple cinnamon oatmeal with some raspberries, blueberries, banana, I usually really like putting peanut butter in it, but I actually ran out of peanut butter. So I've been doing cookie butter lately because I ran out of peanut butter, but I'm not going to do it today because I'm not really in the mood for super, super sweet. So I'm just going to leave it like this, but it's so delicious. This has been my breakfast for the last like couple of weeks. It's really easy to make, especially on busy days like today. I just like make it, go back to my desk, and keep on with my work day. So I just finished applying a layer of fresh tan. I'm testing this out because this is actually my first time self-tanning, but I'm doing it because on my trip to DR, after my trip to DR, I had the most like uneven tan and it looks so bad. I don't know what happened because I'm still trying to figure out what happened, but basically this whole part of my arm, you can still kind of see it because I tanned it already, but this part of my arm is all white. Like it tanned that way. Like if something was there, I think you can see it better. Yeah. Look at this arm. You can see it better. You see that line? So all this was white and then the rest of my skin was tanned. So I'm trying to self-tan to like even it out. I'm about to do my arms right now because they look so bad. And I'm using the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse, and this is in the shade Dark. For my hands, I'm going to put it on a brush and kind of use a brush instead to tan because I've heard that this is much easier to do. And I'm just using a Real Techniques brush and kind of rubbing it into my skin. I'm going to let you guys know how this goes because it is my first time self-tanning, but this was like long overdue. I've been wanting to do this for a while because with certain clothing that I would wear, my tan looked so crazy. So I just kind of wanted to even it out and even out like my tan. Although I know that this is one of those things where once you start, it's just like another thing to add to your self-care. So hopefully it's something I can keep up if I like it. My hand is being horrible. I need to blend this in. So I'm just doing it before bed. I washed my hair as well. I did like a full hair care routine because today was hair wash day and I worked out a lot later. This looks horrible, but hopefully when I wash it off, it looks better tomorrow. I did a full hair care routine because today was hair wash day and I worked out a lot later than expected. And oh crap, I got some in my nail. Yeah, I worked out a lot later than expected because I had such a busy day at work. So I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna have my own little self-care night. I'm gonna self-tan to try to get rid of this crazy tan, and then I wash my hair. I think I might blow dry my hair depending on, I don't know, I'm kind of tired. I kind of just want to have cereal and go to bed. Honestly, I'm not even going to cook dinner because I'm just exhausted. I had a long, long day at work. So I think I'm just going to self-tan, have some cereal, and then go to bed. Because it's just one of those nights. Honestly, I'm going to show you guys in better lighting how it looks all over my body. I think I could have definitely probably done another layer, but I don't want to go too ham because, you know, it's my first time doing it. So if I did mess up, I wanted it to be like not noticeable. So I just did something super light, but I'm going to show you guys how it looks in better lighting. Look at the difference in my feet. This one doesn't have salt tanner on yet, but this one has a light coat. That is so funny. So I'm not sure if you can tell in this lighting. I'll probably show you guys tomorrow before I rinse it off. But this is how it looks. It's definitely a nice tan, but I think it's a little bit too red for me. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys my self-tanning results. Please excuse the mess back here. So this is what my body's looking like. I definitely love it. I think it soaked in much better than I expected. I just have to work on on certain areas. Like my hands look crazy because I didn't self-tan them nicely, but In terms of color, like look at the color of my legs. They look amazing. I love it. But again, like my feet look crazy because I didn't like spread it on there nicely. So overall, I really love the shade that it left me, but it didn't really solve my problem, which I should have honestly expected this because the lighter part got tan, but the tanner part got tanner. So it's still like uneven, but whatever. It's fine. I'm sure over time it's gonna get resolved, but I really like the results. I wasn't expecting our bed to be so dirty from the self-tan. I feel like that's something people don't really talk about. And also my body feels so soft because before I apply it, I have to exfoliate. But yeah, I just wanted to share an update with the sun out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get back to work. I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath? I need to go put the AC on because it's so hot. I opened up the windows thinking that I was gonna let some fresh air in. My office desk is right there, so sometimes I like opening up the windows and letting in a little bit of fresh air, but today's air is more like humidity and heat, so I'm just gonna turn the AC on. Juicy chicken. Oh, it smells delicious. I'm making a chicken salad. I found this, look how bomb. I found this really good recipe on TikTok on how to make juicy chicken. And Eric and I have been making salads with this chicken ever since because it's so juicy and so delicious. I usually did kale salad, but my kale is bad. So I'm just using regular lettuce and some spinach. But look how juicy this chicken is. I don't know if I should have the whole thing. I think Eric's probably gonna want some, but I'm gonna have to save half of it for him because he loves this chicken. It's probably one of the juiciest recipes I've ever tried. Chicken is so like tough because it can be very dry and very underseasoned, but this recipe is bomb. So I'm just cutting it into little cubes for my salad. Here's a little close-up of the juiciness. Look at all that juice. It is so delicious. You can see how nice and hot it is. I'll definitely leave the recipe linked because it's so good. It's so delicious. Dakota's coming because she smells the goodness. I feel like I'm not giving you guys the full salad experience because I'm missing my Parmesan crisps. I think Eric finished them when he made the salad last, so I'm gonna just use croutons. But I really like the Parmesan crisps because they're a little bit cheesier, so they add more flavor to the salad. So I'm gonna just put some croutons. And then I just like to grate some Parmesan cheese, some fresh Parmesan cheese. This one is a little tough, but I'm gonna just do a little bit. And lastly, this is the game changer. This is a creamy Caesar dressing that we like to use. It's from the brand Tessemae's, and we got this from a local market here near our house. It was our first time trying out that market, so we wanted to get some fresh stuff like their dressing. This is the game changer. This is like the perfect Caesar salad creamy dressing. Look at that. It is so good, and I put a lot because I love creaminess. But it's really, really good. It's very fresh too, so it's just overall really delicious. It's basically like what a dressing would be like if you made a dressing from home. I heard something. It's basically what your dressing would be like if you made your dressing like at home, because it tastes that fresh. So let me show you guys. I'm mixing up my salad. So here's what she looks like. Really good. This is like perfect lunch. So we're on our way to go have dinner with some friends. We're gonna grab some crabs. So here's how this idea came about. I was just working, and honestly, here's what happened. I was working, and I usually like to open up the windows. You guys saw in the vlog. I usually like to open up the windows when I work to let fresh air in. And I opened it up, and it was just like a smack of heat. And I was like, oh my gosh, this weather makes me want to eat crabs. So there's this crab spot here that I've never tried it, and I've been wanting to try because it's like a hot spot. So we're gonna go have crabs with some friends and enjoy the weather because I feel like this is The perfect summer weather. I saw this tweet today that said it feels like Controlla and what was it? Controlla and okay, I got it. It says this tweet says it feels like One Dance and Controlla outside. Get it?
I don't really get it.
You don't get it? Like the songs I Need a One Dance and then Controlla, it's Controlla. Just like summer vibes.
Okay.
You get it?
I guess so.
Does you agree?
I think they could pick better songs.
Okay. That's why I had a salad for lunch, because I was like, I'm trying to enjoy dinner, you know? You feel me? Here's what I did not expect about self-tanning was these super dirty sheets. This is so crazy. It even got on my duvet cover. And honestly, it's really gross. And I can't believe it took me this long. Well, it's only been like 2 days, but yeah, it's only been like 2 or 3 days since I self-tan. So I know it's kind of gross because I've been sleeping in this. I just haven't had the time to go to Walmart to like buy the stuff that I need to clean this with, because I want it to be like a deep clean. So I have this, and then I also have some on my pillow. This was just from my hair being wet. I think it was like a mixture between my hair being wet and the self-tanner. I am about to go ham on cleaning these sheets because I cannot stand sleeping in them another day. Now I know when I self-tan that I have to use old sheets or put a towel down or something, because this is just gross. Just went to Walmart and I picked up a bunch of stuff to clean. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So this we already have, and I will be using this. This is just cleaning vinegar. This is what we use for our floors, but I'm gonna be mixing that in the little solution I make. I got baking soda. I got this huge one because the one we have is small and we use it for the fridge, so I wanted to get a separate one for cleaning. I got bleach, just regular cleaning bleach, but this one has lemon in it so that I hope it doesn't smell too strong like bleach. And then I got some fabric conditioner or fabric softener. This is just for when I put it in the wash, but for now I'm gonna make the solution where I'm gonna strip it and basically let it soak for an hour, and hopefully that works. All right, so I'm honestly just gonna pour a ton of baking soda. I'm not really like measuring it, I'm just doing it. I really should be wearing gloves when dealing with bleach, but it's alright. I hope not to get any on my clothes. Okay, yeah, this doesn't smell like bleach, thankfully. That's what I wanted to avoid because I didn't want it to be so strong. So I'm gonna pour some bleach in here. I can't really see how much I'm doing, but just some bleach. And then I'm gonna do cleaning vinegar because I've heard this is really good for deep cleaning. So I'm gonna do some cleaning vinegar. Ooh. All right, and then I'm just gonna put all of the nastiness in there and see what happens. I'm just moving everything around, and you can already see the tan coming out. You can already see over here, you can't really see because of the shadow, but do you see how the tan's already coming out? That is crazy. So I'm gonna let it soak in here for like an hour, and then I'm gonna come back and see, hopefully we see some progress. It's been a little bit more than an hour. I don't really see a difference, but I do see that the stain disappeared on this side because it was like a red, not a red, but like a tan stain right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into the washer and just wash it on the normal cycle that I would, with just normal laundry detergent, no bleach, some fabric softener, and then see the results. Alright, so it's much later in the day and I'm pulling out everything that I washed today. I'm going to put it back on the bed. I think it's fully dried. Oh, good thing I don't have makeup on because I would have gotten makeup all over that if I smelled that. So it's fully dry. Doesn't smell like bleach, thankfully. And you guys want to know something so crazy? When I texted Eric and told him that we're going to be sleeping good tonight, I was like, we're going to sleep good tonight. I just washed, deep cleaned all the sheets. And he asked me what I did, and I told him I stripped these sheets with bleach and baking soda vinegar, and then he sent me a screenshot of a Google search that basically said you're not supposed to mix bleach with vinegar because it can produce like a gassing effect, like your eyes can start watering and you can start coughing. So thankfully I didn't experience any of that because I didn't know any better. I just did it. When I read that, I was like, dang, I shouldn't have done that, but it worked. Everything looks super nice and bright white. I'm gonna go to the room and lay it on the bed. I'm actually gonna wait for Eric to get home to actually make the bed because it's really hard to do it by myself. But I wanted to examine the fitted sheet that was super duper like stained to see if I can see any traces of my tanner. Alright, so this sheet was not, was it this one? I can't remember which sheet it was that was stained, if it was the fitted one or if it was the loose one that goes on top of the fitted one. I think it's, well, this one doesn't seem to have any stains and this is the loose one. I think it might have been the fitted one. Let's see if we see anything. So I know it's this side. I don't think I see anything. Oh my gosh. Ah, and it smells so delicious. I can't wait to sleep tonight. Yeah, guys, I don't see any stains. That was amazing. Wow. I'm so happy. I just want to lay down. I don't want to go anywhere. Guys, look how nice and bright everything looks. This looks amazing. I'm so happy that I did that. Everything looks so nice and bright.